How's it going, guys? In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Funko Pop Candyman Sherman figure. This is from the movie Candyman, obviously from 2021 reboot or soft reboot sequel. I don't know if you've seen this movie, but this movie was actually pretty incredible. It's probably one of my favorite movies of 2021. Beautifully shot. Movie itself, I feel, did justice to the other films, as well as it didn't feel shoehorned in the stuff that they did, bring up from the old movies as well. Usually with reboots and stuff like that, you kind of feel like it's kind of forced or shoehorned in. This one actually did a pretty good job, in my opinion. The other thing I have to say is the score is absolutely amazing. Really, really great score. So this Sherman Fields figure in particular was played by Michael Hargrove, and this figure actually came out October of 2021, right around the time the movie came out in theaters. And yeah, I actually did see this movie in the theaters, and I didn't know what to expect. I just kind of went into it like, okay, trailer looked pretty good, and honestly, like I said before, I'm a huge fan of this film. It was a really, really good movie, and I really hope they continue with this series of films. So beyond that, guys, we'll take a quick look around the box, and we'll get them opened up and take a better look at the figure. So classic window box. Got Mr. Sherman's little eyes. On the back, you see the other figures in the line that was released. There is a Chase variant, I believe, of this version of Candyman. It's called the Bloody variant, if I'm not mistaken. He's all covered in blood. The one thing I kind of didn't understand was why have a variant, him covered in blood, but you also have him with the bees. I do have this figure. I didn't pick up this one just because I figure it's the same figure, just covered in bees. So I do have, obviously, Mr. Sherman and Candyman with the bees. So on the other side, full profile of Sherman Fields. So let's go ahead and get them opened up. Now, comment down below, guys, if you've seen the Candyman remake of 2021. Alrighty, I can tell. Cool. He's got head articulation. I like that. What do you think of it? Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? What do you think of the original Candyman films? I'm a big fan of the first one and the second one. I felt like the third one was just kind of okay. I mean, Tony Todd, he is Candyman, but and he was great in 3. I just feel like the story itself kind of, you could tell why it was direct to video film. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get a look at the figure closely. Yeah, I have to say, really, really solid figure. Like I said, if you've seen the movie, this is pretty much they did a good job of of Sherman, his clothing and everything. Even has the candy there in his hand, offering it to the kids and stuff like that. And he doesn't have the traditional Candyman hook on his hand. He has a prosthetic hook. I mean, back then, he had this to fix his hand. So, but the coat, solid, I'd have to say. I dig the attention to detail that they did. I mean, even the wrinkles in his shirt there. I don't know if the camera picks it up well, but you see the wrinkles there, the buttons, even the belt buckle has a nice color to it. I mean down to the shoes. I think the shoes are pretty good. Pretty nice, pretty solid figure, I must say. And I mean, if you've seen the movie, he definitely, yeah, they did a pretty good representation of Sherman Fields. And of course the head, there's head articulation, which I always think that's really cool with these figures. I mean, you can kind of pose them certain ways. So he's like giving candy to the kids or unsuspecting victims. Very, very solid figure, guys. The hair itself, it's not much to it, but still pretty solid, pretty spot on. Like I said, Funko does a great job of these figures, as small as they are. I really think they knock it out of the park with each release. And like I said, I'm a huge fan of this movie, so when I saw this, I had to pick it up. So one more tour around the figure. And again, like I said, I really, man, you see the wrinkles on the pants and the shirt. I wish there was a little bit more articulation in the arms, but I mean, that's fine. These are simple figures, but at least you got the head articulation, so you can kind of pose in different ways. He's either serving you up the hook or serving you up the candy. So, and contrary to belief in the movie, Sherman is pretty creepy and pretty legit as the Candyman. And I have met him in person at one of the local cons, and super nice. Gave us a really cool story about a deleted scene that was shot but wasn't released. So maybe I'll include that in a story in another video or something. But that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Comment down below again what you think of the figure. Have you seen this version, the 2021 version of Candyman? What do you think of it? Are you a fan, not a fan? What do you think of the original? And from the original three, which is your favorite? I still think the first one is probably the best one in my opinion. But the second one, I thought the second one was pretty good. And definitely this one is really awesome. So beyond that, guys, if you're new to the channel, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, thanks for coming back and for the continued support, guys. I really appreciate it. I can't thank y'all enough for the continued support. So until then, guys, we'll see you in the next video. Take it easy and have a good one.